In this first installment of our three-part Security Fabric overview series, we will introduce you to the Fortinet Security Fabric, its initial setup, and how it can improve visibility into your network. This is the topology of our university we will be using in this demonstration. A core FortiGate managing first and second floor FortiGates, each with several endpoints on each floor. A FortiAnalyzer is connected to each FortiGate, providing statistics on their logs. Before we look at the Security Fabric, let's take a look at what life is like before Fortinet Security Fabric. On the dashboard, we notice in the Security Fabric widget, there's only a university device and no FortiAnalyzer, FortiSandbox, FortiManager, FortiAP, or switches. From the Security Fabric physical topology, the university core firewall is detected. That the downstream devices are only visible as Fabric first floor, Fabric second floor devices. There is no visibility into the endpoints or the access layer devices behind that network. If we take a look at the FortiView top sources, you will see the same information. Here we know that only the first and second floor FortiGates are detected and have no visibility into the endpoint devices on those network segments. If we go to User and Device Inventory, we will see the same information. The two devices, but no other devices, and that the university core is the only FortiGate detected in the fabric. Now let's take a look at setting up Fortinet Security Fabric to gain additional visibility into these network segments. First, visit Security Fabric, Settings. From here we'll see the group name we have already set up, with a password both here and on the first and second floor FortiGates. We will provide the IP address of the FortiAnalyzer here. Press Apply. After a few seconds, they will appear as discovered in the topology at the top of this page. From here we can see more information about the device, including its serial number, the model, and build. Now let's log into the FortiAnalyzer and authorize the Security Fabric devices that we just set up. From the Device Manager's Unregistered section, we can see 3 unregistered devices. The list corresponds to the 3 we saw in the topology. Let's add these. Once these devices are registered, they will be detected automatically and will be grouped as a Security Fabric in this list. We now have FortiAnalyzer set up for historical logging, and we will revisit FortiAnalyzer later in this video series. Now that the Security Fabric is all set up, let's take a look at the university core device and see what we know about our network and the devices between each network segment. And on the dashboard, you should immediately notice one difference. We now see all 3 FortiGates in the Security Fabric widget. We can see the FortiAnalyzer is connected, its IP address and connectivity status. We can also see FortiSwitches are active, and FortiAPs are also connected, as well as FortiClient reporting vulnerabilities detected. Now if we visit the Security Fabric physical topology, we will also learn about the access devices that are connected. Here we can now see all of the additional information previously hidden to us when we were not using the Security Fabric. Here we see the first and second floor FortiGate, and behind that, multiple different access layer devices, various FortiAPs connected to the second floor FortiGate, and behind that we have additional visibility into the individual endpoints connected to this network segment. Hovering over the endpoints will give us additional details, including the user's account image, the IP address, the number of vulnerabilities detected on that endpoint, the status of FortiClient, if it is registered and compliant, the interfaces it is connected to, the number of sessions, and bandwidth currently active for that device. We can zoom into this cluster and see additional information about this device. You can also zoom into other devices on the network segment. Trying to locate a device in the topology is also very easy with Security Fabric. If you look at the previous device we were trying to find, there was a student named Mark Barnes. Here we can search for them. And we can see that the device is highlighted. Now we know its physical location, connected to the second floor FortiSwitch on the second floor FortiGate, connected to the University Core device. Hovering over it gives us that same information. Let's drill down on one of the devices to see what applications they are using. Here we have a Mac OS X device, and if we drill down on it, we can see the policies it is using. We can see that it's on the sales network segment, and the destinations it is reaching and the applications. In this example, ping. You can also take a look at the top sources view to see additional information. Here we can see all of the IPs of all of the devices detected in the network, not just the Security Fabric firewalls that were not previously set up. You can sort this by bandwidth to see who is using the most bandwidth on the network. You can also see under User and Device inventory, the same information you can see in the topology. Here you see the first and second floor FortiGates since they are detected on the University Core. But if you display from the second floor FortiGate, you can see all of the endpoints sorted by device type. This concludes this installment in our Security Fabric overview series. Thank you for watching. For more videos in this series or other technical videos, visit video.fortinet.com.